today I'm going to talk about the Crocker Kitchen Colander. So colanders are usually for cooking. I use mine to strain the water out of the pasta or veggies after I boil them. I boil the pasta and then I put this in the sink and I pour the pasta in and let the water run through the holes, and that way I don't have watery pasta. It's definitely a step up from using the lid on the pot. So I definitely recommend using a colander or a strainer. That's the other word for it. So this one is 7.4 by 7.4 by 2.9 inches. And as you can see, it is quite small, but that is perfect because my apartment is quite small and it fits really well as opposed to, let's say, like a really big one. It's 2.4 ounces. It is red, as you can see, and they don't make them in other colors, I believe, at least not this specific product. And it is microwave and dishwasher safe. The plastic is polypropylene plastic, pretty sturdy. It's, like I said, it's kind of small, but it works well. Like, I don't make a ton of pasta, so this works very well for me. And it withstands the heat really well. A lot of the time when you get plastic, it doesn't really withstand the heat. Like, it heats up really fast or it feels like flimsy. And what I like about this is it just stays very solid. I wouldn't use rice or couscous in it because the holes, as you can see, they still are pretty wide. So you wouldn't want it would be kind of counterproductive to put a smaller grain or rice or something like that, or even alphabet soup in here. Although soup is soup, so you wouldn't really use one of these. And it is used in most kitchens. Not this particular product, but it should be. I found it while I was looking for one. I moved and I decided I really needed a strainer because my kitchen lacked one at the time, and I really like this one. I stumbled across it and I found that it worked really well for the purposes that I usually use it for. It does not bend. It's very flexible, very sturdy, not flexible, sorry about that. And it does not fold. It is not something that I would travel with. It's pretty bulky in that sense. It belongs in my kitchen. But if you were to go cooking at someone else's house, this is lightweight enough to go bring that with them, bring that there with you. And it has not cracked. A lot of the time when you get plastic, you worry that when you use it a lot, it will start to crack, or especially with the thin kind of texture here. But luckily, it has stayed intact. And I've had this for about a year, and it's still really nice. So I would definitely look into this if you're looking for something that's really sturdy, durable, and very simple. And to be honest, I have dropped it a few times because I am very clumsy, not with food in it, luckily. But that just proves to you that it does not easily break. And it really does a good job at draining the leftover water. I don't have to shake it too much when it's in the sink. It does a pretty good job at doing what it's supposed to do. There is a small hole here to hang it. I often just put it in the cupboard or on the shelf, but I could also hang it with the rest of my pots and pans. That makes it easier to store. And it's great for cooking with kids because it doesn't heat up when you're using boiling water. Sometimes, especially when you're using metal, the pans or the utensils or the things you use will heat up. But with plastic, this particular one does not heat up, and so it's a lot safer when you're working with children and you're having, fun in the kitchen as a family. And definitely they can carry it if, like, say you're just cleaning some strawberries that you picked out and, you know, you want to rinse them off, they can hold it, which is nice. So they can do some of the work too. It's a very straightforward design. There is the Betty Crocker logo here on the front. So you can see it's, you know, it's kind of worn off a little bit at the K, but that is the brand. And Betty Crocker is actually a fictional character. And basically this company, Washburn Crosby Company, they were doing like a contest in the Saturday Evening Post and in 1921, and they came up with Betty Crocker, and now Betty Crocker is a fairly well-known company, and they even offer different recipes and different cookware, and I would definitely check them out if you are planning on doing a lot of cooking, because they make a lot of really cool products, including this one. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you check them out.